So is it time to put your entire life savings into Kaspa? That's what I want to discuss in today's video. I also want to talk about some KRC20 tokens because some of you have been asking for an update. But you guys need to remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so always do your own research. Now, before I get into the video, for anyone that's looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. No VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link is going to be in my description down below. Now let's kick things off with checking out the crypto bubbles here. Okay, so you can see that some coins are finally on the move, like Brett up 22%, World up 18%. We have this Trump coin that is up 15%, but I want you guys to check this out, okay? So in this article, it says the Trump meme coin insiders have to wait an additional 90 days before they can sell. If that is true, then the whole Trump meme coin dinner contest finally makes sense. Check this out right here. Trump's meme coin dinner contest earns insiders $900,000 in 2 days. They're playing the game. You're unable to sell for the next 3 months? Okay, that's fine. We're just going to figure out a way to make an additional $900,000. It's absolutely hilarious. Like, honestly, at this point, all you can just do is laugh. But anyways, let's talk about Kaspa here. So I came across a post on Reddit here, and the post says this right here. So it says, I put all my life savings into Kaspa. Last week, I put all my life savings into Kaspa. I'm only 31, so I know while it is a risk, now is a time for me to take a risk. So I put a total of about $80,000 and bought it. So they said that they bought Kaspa. They put $80,000 in on Kaspa a week ago. So I'm assuming they probably got Kaspa somewhere around like 7 cents. Right now, Kaspa is sitting exactly at 10 cents. Did it reach? I think it reached 11 cents at one point. But I did, or recently, but I did talk about how I felt like the 10 cent, 11 cent area is going to be very, very difficult to break. And that is because the 10 cent area did hold up as an insane support level for such an extended period of time. And right now it's been proven that this 10 cent area is going to be very, very challenging. Now with the crescendo update or upgrade and all that type of bullish things that's scheduled to come in just like what, maybe a couple weeks or so, there is a chance where we could finally break through that 10 cent resistance area and start making our way up to all-time highs and maybe even past that. That's a chance. We never know what's going to happen. It all depends on what's happening in the overall crypto market. But back to putting your entire life savings into Kaspa. You know, I remember many years ago, maybe like 7, 8 years ago or something like that. I remember I was reading an article and a couple said that they sold their house and they started to rent, and they pretty much sold everything because they wanted to go all in on Bitcoin, okay? And back at the time, I was like, man, these people are serious. That's actually a crazy thing to do. But looking back now, seeing Bitcoin pretty much near $100,000 and it's at its all-time high was like 100 and what, 510,000, somewhere around there. So clearly, looking back now, that was a good idea. Do I think that anyone should be going all in on Kaspa if you've got $80,000 to your name and you decide you want to put all of it into Kaspa because you feel like now is a time where you should be taking all this risk? I'm gonna say I wouldn't do anything like that with any coin, no matter how bullish I am on that coin. And the reason for that is I've been in the space long enough to know that literally anything can happen. As bullish as I am on Kaspa, and you guys know how bullish I am because I talk about Kaspa a lot, I can never be bullish enough to go all in like that, put my entire life savings, because last cycle, I remember Luna, that Luna crash. Some of you might have been there for that Luna crash, right? Some people put an like crazy amount of money in Luna only to see that thing crash all the way down to zero because there were some problems with the project, but people didn't actually notice it at the time until it was too late. and then people are buying the dips, even though people are hearing all these negative things, and the thing just end up going to zero. Same with other projects in the crypto space that has gone to zero. You never know. So personally, I wouldn't go all in on any project because you just don't know at the end of the day what is going to happen. Now, if you are right, you've conducted proper research, because I know that not everyone conducts proper research. You know, most people go on YouTube and then they hear someone talking very great things about a coin and they're like, oh, this must be the greatest coin ever. And some people take their entire life savings and just put it in that way. That is the worst that you can possibly do. But the person that put in 80K and they said that that's their entire life savings, if they actually conducted proper research outside of YouTube videos, then hey, do you? It's your money at the end of the day. I just hope that we're all right about Kaspa. I don't think that we're wrong. I definitely don't think that we're wrong about it, but it's a high risk. Some people have that risk tolerance. Now, what I'm curious about is, would you guys put your entire life savings into Kaspa? Have you actually already done that? Let me know in the comment section down below. I am very curious about that one. But looking at Kaspa right now, so Kaspa is sitting a market cap of, actually just went below 10 cents, $2.6 billion, $2.6 billion market cap. I do think that life-changing returns could still be made on Kaspa. Some people think that Kaspa at its peak, whether it be this bull run or next bull cycle, some people think that Kaspa is not even going to go over like 50 cents to $1. I think that's crazy. As long as Kaspa continues to build and do everything that we expect them to do, then Kaspa could be one of the top players in all of crypto. Again, it's just my opinion. My opinion can always be wrong. Now, if we take a look here at this indicator, Trade Assist, you can find this down below. We are still in this bullish momentum, which is great. We see crazy amounts of sell zones, take profits, and if you did take profits at the peak here at 11 cents, it's only down like a couple cents, not that big of a deal, right? But yeah, we're still in this bullish momentum. Kaspa's still doing its thing. We have bullish things that's supposed to come in a couple weeks, and hopefully even more closer towards the end of the year. And I'm going to continue to hold Kaspa. I am not all in at all. So the title of this video is probably going to say something like all in on Kaspa, or, you know, put my life savings into Kaspa. But me personally, I am not all in on Kaspa. If you guys have been following my other videos, you know that I have many other coins in my portfolio as well. But sometimes people just like to focus on one coin, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as you've conducted your proper research. All right, but that's it for Kaspa. Let's talk about some KRC20 tokens now, because it's been quite some time since I've actually covered KRC20 tokens. So let's see what they are up to. So we have Nacho sitting at 12 million market cap. We have, okay, so this PPKS, I want to know if any of you even hold this thing in your portfolio, if you guys follow this project anywhere, like what's the deal with this? Because right now it's sitting at spot number 2. We see that the pre-mint is 95%, but I still don't understand how this thing is sitting at spot number 2. So if you guys have any information on this one right here, let me know in the comment section down below, because I am very curious, because it's fun, because it flipped Kango, which I think is absolute madness. We have Kango sitting at 5.7 million market cap. The volume on this PPKS 120,000 here. Kango 523. Then we have KSPA sitting at $2.2 million market cap. I'm actually very surprised that KSPA actually came down this much. We have Kaspa sitting at 2 million market cap. We have Quoke sitting at 492,000 market cap, and then we have the rest down here. Now, if we take a look at some of their X account, let's check out Nacho, 21,000 followers, and they are still posting consistently on X. They haven't gone anywhere, so that is definitely a good sign. Now, if we check out what's going on with KSPA, they definitely haven't gone anywhere, still posting consistently here on X, still doing their thing, still building, which is definitely great to see. What about Quoke here? Are they still active? 4,000 followers. They are still active, so they posted 4 hours ago. My top 3 KRC tokens is Quoke, Kango, and Nacho. And let's check out here. Top 3 gainers today on Biconomy. This was posted 19 hours ago. And there you see Quoke, oh, plus 40% up. Oh, that's actually very cool to see. All right, and then we see Kaspa here. 24,000 followers, still posting very consistently on X. They posted 8 hours ago. So as you can see, these projects on these KRC20 tokens, they are still committed and they're still building, still doing their thing, still working on exchanges. And I believe that these KRC20 tokens are going to explode in the future. I strongly believe that. I still hold my KRC20 tokens. They're in my wallet, and I haven't looked at that wallet in probably months now. And that's because I know that nothing is going on with, as far as like price action, nothing is going on with Kaspa at the moment, not until the upgrade, and then we're going to see where the price actually goes. But I do think that if we can get enough hype and momentum going during that upgrade period, especially if it's followed by like a Binance listing, then I definitely expect all these, or not all, but the top players, the top KRC20 meme coins to start to make its way up and really explode. That's what I think is going to happen. Anyways, I could be wrong, but right now I'm not really focused on the chart action or necessarily the prices of the KRC20 tokens, and that's because it's more of a longer term play depending on the price on Kaspa and how that is actually performing. So as long as you've got a longer term mindset with these KRC20 meme coins, then right now, even though the prices aren't really doing much, I don't really worry about it. Like I said, I don't really look at my KRC20 wallets anymore because Kaspa's not doing anything, so I'm not going to expect these meme coins to do anything as well. But I do think that crazy FOMO is going to end up happening into some of these KRC20 token meme coins once Kaspa explodes. So it's all about patience at the end of the day, and this is why I haven't really been doing a lot of updates on the KRC20 tokens, because it's just there. I have patience, I have the time, so I'm just going to let the coins do its thing, and eventually once the FOMO kicks in on Kaspa, we're going to see the FOMO kick in on the ecosystems as well, the ecosystem plays, which is obviously the KRC20 meme coins. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.